Greetings builders, Daniel here and welcome back to another build review. For those who are not familiar, this video highlights all the necessary information for you to decide if this build is for you or not. If by any means you realize that this is meant to be your next PoE character, you can find links for the PoE and complete guide in the video description. Today's build is the Mortal Spark Inquisitor with the Templar class. Spark is an erratic lightning skill that runs on the floor, killing any living thing that has the misfortune of crossing its way. To list the pros of this build, I would start with how simple and easy it is to play. You don't need to aim or anything, just cast the spark and they will run on their own and get the job done. This build also only needs one mandatory unique item and counts with a great boss damage and survivability. Now to list the cons, I would point that the clear speed is not very smooth because you end up having to cast Spark many times. It's almost like a Raging Spirits build. Another issue would be the lack of evasion and spell suppression, but don't worry, we have many other defensive layers. As for budget, you can get it destroying early endgame maps with only around 85 chaos. To comfortably advance to yellow maps, you need to invest around 120 chaos, and for easily completing your atlas, I recommend investing around 4 divines, but you can totally do it with less. Don't forget that on poebuilds.net you can find a list with all the equipments that you need to buy for this build, with direct links to examples being sold from other players. You need only one mandatory unique item for this build, the Call of the Brotherhood ring, that converts 40% of your lightning damage into cold damage. This is great because we freeze enemies for more survivability and we can also use Herald of Ice for more clear speed. Speaking of clear speed, I'll give this build 8 out of 10. Spark projectiles have a long duration and pierce enemies, so after you cast them, they go through a long distance, killing many of them. But since you can't control their path, you end up having to cast many times and that might slow you down a little. The boss damage is great and deserves 9 out of 10. Especially when you find yourself in a closed arena where the spark projectiles can hit the target many times. For the survivability, I would give it 9 out of 10. This build comes with an amazing regeneration, huge life plus energy shield pool, high armor and block chance. This can be even better if you invest a few chaos orbs buying a soul terror belt for a corrupted soul. And that's it guys, what did you think about this Mortal Spark Inquisitor? Take a second to tell me in the comments and leave a thumbs up to support the channel. I wish you guys an amazing day and don't forget to keep building.